Season 2 of the Buccaneers wraps up with a dramatically charged finale, delivering plenty of revelations, heartbreak, and shifting dynamics that perfectly pave the way for a third season. The 5 central women, Nan, Ginny, Lizzie, Conchita, and Mabel, have endured everything from betrayal to loss to self-discovery. Between kidnapping, institutionalization, infidelity, pregnancy, and even death, the stakes have never been higher. Though the season's penultimate episode centered on Conchita's grief and Ginny's trauma after escaping her abusive husband, episode 8, titled She Knows, brings Nan's complicated world crashing down. After discovering that Lizzie was having an affair with Theo, Nan confronts the fallout while secretly dealing with her own life-changing news she's pregnant with Theo's. Nan's response is unexpected. She manipulates both Theo and the Dowager Duchess by pretending she plans to expose Lizzie, when in truth her goal is to secure a future with her baby. Her scheming peaks at her masquerade ball, where she's prepared to reveal her pregnancy to all of society. But before she can act, Theo makes his own move, announcing he will step down as Duke and pursue a life. This abdication gives all parties what they seem to want: freedom. Theo and Lizzie can now be together without scandal, and Nan is no longer bound to him. However, Theo's mother won't let go of her family's legacy so easily. She secretly writes to Theo's long-estranged brother, setting up a major conflict for season. Now with no title and no home, Nan makes a bold choice. She leaves Tintagel and begins a new chapter, this time on her own terms. Her decision to raise the baby independently marks a turning point. Nan, who's often sacrificed her happiness for others, finally puts herself first. But how long can she remain hidden if the truth about her pregnancy? Nan's independence will likely be tested. While she's strong-willed, she's also deeply tied to her support system. Her eventual return to her circle, Ginny, Lizzie, Conchita, and Mabel, seems inevitable, especially as the challenges of motherhood grow. Meanwhile, Guy, who's still in love with Nan, faces his own obstacle, his drunken marriage to Paloma. With Paloma hiding their annulment, his ability to reach Nan and be a father figure to her child. Lizzie, on the other hand, finds herself in a moral and emotional crisis. Theo's love for her is now public, but so are the consequences. She must decide whether to follow her heart or accept Hector's second proposal, a path of comfort but limited freedom. What Lizzie doesn't know is that Hector orchestrated the exposure of her affair to pressure her into returning to him. This manipulation casts doubt on every move. Elsewhere, Ginny and her son have found safety at Conchita's home. While her personal arc reached a tragic conclusion earlier in the season, her future remains open. Mabel, coming into her own identity, decides to create a space for others struggling with their sexuality. Partnering with Conchita, who is now in need of a new business, offers hope and purpose for both. Season 2 ends with major pieces in motion. Theo's brother, Kit, is poised to enter the story. Lizzie's future is tied to 2 men, neither of whom she can fully trust. Nan is alone but empowered. Guy's fate hinges on Paloma's decision, and the heart of the show, the friendship between 5 women, remains the anchor. Will they drift apart or find their way back?